It is said, count your popularity by your criticism. If people are criticizing you, if people find faults in you, you are a person of substance. And so, your positive or negative, your comment, your criticism, your applauding, your eulogizing is most welcome because you are paying attention. And that is what is required for every vocabulary section. When we are doing a section of vocabulary, it is very important that you keep in mind and you don't miss those words which you have done previous section. Nothing left unturned, right? The words that we did in the last class and the words that we will do today. This was the last word which we did in the last class, that is epidemiological and envisage, enmass, emblematic, emanciation. I explained you the difference between emancipation and efficacy and efficacious, right? Taking up the words for today, the efficacious is successful result. Simply you are looking for what? You are looking for a result where you come out victorious. That is the word we use for efficacious, right? So, this is turning out victorious, something inanimate or abstract which will lead you to a good result, effective result, productive result, fruitful. You know, when you say you will get the fruits of your labor, what do I mean by it? When I say fruits of your labor, I mean is that you will be rewarded ultimately, you will get what you are looking for, right? Yes? Okay, wonderful. Next word is the word earnestly. Please read the play of Oscar Wilde, Importance of Being Earnest. Read the stories. Develop a habit of reading at least stories, dearies. Note it down. Right, so you're going to read it, the synopsis. Okay, wonderful. Earnestly is with sincere intense conviction. You're very serious about it, nothing frivolous, nothing funny, very serious and dignified way of doing things in a solemn and a grave manner. And you're very sober and decent about things, you're very sincere about things. That is the word we use for earnestly. Next word is earmarked. You'll find this various way. This is earmarked. Please earmark it. So what is it? It's a designated funds or resources for a particular purpose. Apne some amount of money you have kept aside for some work. That is called earmarked. Keep away, keep back. You know, try to, every person save something for a rainy day. Right? Any difficult time may come in our life. So, before that time comes in our life, why not to utilize the things in the right perspective, in a more appropriate thing, that is earmarked. Right? Next word, dissonance. Dissonance is lack of agreement, not in harmony. So, you all have heard word resonance, good sound. This word dissonance would mean bad sound, lack of agreement, lack of harmony, lack of parity, incongruity. This is discrepancy or disagreement. That means you don't agree to something with the root dis, that is not. It could be a cacophonous sound. It could be ear piercing. It is something which is not liked at all. That is dissonance. Right? Then the word dissemination. Dissemination is the act or the fact of spreading something, especially information, widely spread information. Information which is circulating everywhere. It means get wind of. Get wind of is getting knowledge of something beforehand, but this is circulation more. The insistence of the word is that everybody gets to know what is happening. That is the word dissemination. This is the act or the fact of spreading something right? It is specially information, widely spread information. It is circulating information, distributing. It is dispersal, spread all around, right? So when you allow that thing to spread all everywhere, but when you repress, you suppress, you crush that thing, you don't allow that thing to happen. That is the other word we use for this. The next word is disquiet. Quiet, you all know? Yes, all of you. So disquiet is an anxious state, in an angst state. Please, the short form for this. Anxious, worried, tensed, concerned, don't know what are going to happen, what you're going to do. You have anxiety for something. I will do a grammar point here. Please note. Anxious, worried, concerned. This takes a preposition about when it is result oriented. See the difference in the two sentences to explain you. Can you see the difference? If not, I elaborate. I'm worried for you. I'm worried about your performance. When worried, anxious or concerned is result oriented, it has some consequences, result of something, we use about. If it is not result oriented, we don't use about. I'm worried for you. I don't know what I'm worried. You are late. You're not able to reach in time, so I'm worried for you. What happened to you? So there's no result oriented, but I'm worried about your performance means you are going to perform, what will be your result, what would be your consequences of something, an outcome of something. That would be the word here, right? So you remember this. I hope you will not forget with the word. Fine. Let's move further to the next word. Disentangled. See the word entangled. More used for hair. Her hair were entangled. Uljawa, complicated, all tied up like a cobweb, one thread going into the other, a kind of a confusing state, that is entangled. Disentangled is you're free from something that was extricate, difficult, you're not able to come. Life is a entangle or a labyrinth of problems. You have to disentangle yourself, free from all the problems, free from all the cobwebs, confusions, complications, difficulties of life. That is disentangle, right? When you free yourself from all the problems and tensions of life, you disentangle yourself from it, you make things and you feel things are good, really good for you. Next word, discriminatory. Now, discriminatory, from the roots that we have, the word is pre, that is before. So, prejudice is a judgment you have before. For today's writing, the book that I am telling you to read, Pride and Prejudice, the famous writer of the Victorian times, Jane Austen. The hero who is full of pride, Darcy, and the heroine, the protagonist, that is Elizabeth Bennet, who is prejudiced, having a wrong thinking. Sometimes we form an opinion about something before knowing that thing, and that is you carry some judgment beforehand. That is called prejudice. A wrong thinking about something is prejudice. That is right. You are biased about something, making or showing unfair or prejudiced distinction between different categories of people or things, especially on the grounds of race, age or sex. Prejudiced or biased, you're preferential, unfair, unjust, wrong, because how can you form an opinion about something without knowing that thing? You will have to change your opinion because it cannot be the correct, perfect opinion, right? Next word is discernible. Discernible is something you're able to discern, that is differentiate. Any cogent lawyer can discriminate or discern between good and evil. That is differentiate. He can easily see anybody, a good candidate or a bad candidate. Everybody can. Everybody's got that sixth sense, the insight to do things. So it is perceptible, it is visible, it is delectable, it is detectable, it is noticeable, and it is observable. You can easily discriminate between good or bad. Right? We all have a gifted talent, we all are the prodigies of God, and we can discern between right and wrong. You can easily, this word is useful for you, fruitful for you or not, this preparation would help you in CLAT or not, is not something which will, make you feel so. It is discernible. Next word is dilemma. Dilemma is a doubt. A situation in which there is a difficult choice, there is a problem about something between two or more alternatives, especially ones that are equally desirable. It is a quandary, predicament, difficulty, a problem, a kind of a conundrum. What is conundrum? A kind of a trick. It is confuses your mind. It is like a labyrinth. Please note. You've seen this kind of a situation. This is the labyrinth. This is a maze. This is the riddle. It's a puzzle. It's a ruse. It's a conundrum. Right? So it can be something which can be easily discriminated between the two. That is a conundrum. It's also called in English gyre. Please note. You are stuck between things. And the last word for today, detrimental. Detrimental is harmful, damaging, injurious, hurtful, inimical, and deleterious. So don't make anything deleterious for you, because once you spoil your youth, you can't make it again. Make your footsteps of life so smooth and so strong that nobody can deter you from your path. Right, students? Fine. Yes, your thumbs up, and please do like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.